your hot tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron done of the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hey, everybody.
Screw you. That's right.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes, top of the evening. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. So, um, Hump Day. Gonna get to some topics. But first thing in order, I got the soundboard out. I want to make sure the levels, I get other people trying to say that levels. Nah, get on the level. I want to make sure the levels are correct. We are going to give you the news. Yes, my shot. Thank you, Coach Reen. Can you keep it down? No, thank you. We're working. Let's see how we are sounding. And we always want to make sure we're sounding correctly. You got to make sure that the sound is correct. Make sure that the sound is in order. And we will proceed with the proceeds. A lot of topics to discuss today. We're gonna take our time. We ain't in a rush. Like I said, it's Wednesday. Countdown to Christmas. Countdown to Christmas. Can you please be quiet, Coach Ring? Thank you. Always doing the most. Countdown to Christmas. Unfortunately, we are working on Christmas. No, we're off. We're off Christmas. And the day after. Yeah, let me check my levels, and then we want to make sure that you are hearing us correctly. That is an important factor in the formation of the source. I got the soundboard out. Round of applause for that, right? Round of applause for that, right? We're gonna check these levels out right now. And then I'm gonna give y'all the business. Yes, the business. Like I said, there's a lot going on to touch on. It took off yesterday. Yesterday we wasn't working. We was working, but we wasn't here in the lab giving y'all the business. We was conducting other boxing business. All right. I know what's up. My Wi-Fi. Let me get my Wi-Fi rocking. I was still connected to my crib Wi-Fi. I had to switch it over. Now we are switched over Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Trying to hear the audio, man. What's up with the audio? There goes the audio. We sound crystal clear. Yeah, we crystal clear in here. Yeah, we sharp. That is sharp right there. All right, so let's get to some hot topics. I need that pen. Thank you. Let's get to some hot topics that is going on. I want to start off with. Hold on, let me share this. Let the peoples know we are in here and we are cooking. We're gonna get to these topics, man. I got the all white background rocking right now. You know. So the number one, the first topic I want to touch on, right? I know a lot of you guys right now are speaking about an arrest, right? I'm not really gonna. I'm a skim through that so fast. That's why I said I'll start off with that. Until I get more details on that, I'm not. I'm gonna give that brother the benefit of the doubt. And um, Jamel Charlo, right? Because we are seeing that circle around right now that he was arrested 12/16, I believe it was. What's today, the 20th? So he was arrested, maybe alleged, they're saying 4 days ago. And we're just getting wind of this now. Um, to me, that sounds very suspect. Also, um, just like the paperwork and the stuff that's out there, to me, it's flaky right now. But that is what is being reported. Couple YouTubers have audio of some sort, but the audio doesn't coincide with the reports. That's why I said I'm kind of holding off and somewhat standoffish on really diving into this as far as the details, because they are saying that it was a relative, but the audio that you hear, he's saying like it doesn't sound like he's speaking on a family member. So we'll wait to report on that. But the topic that I want to get to is this whole Ryan Garcia. Put my pen out so once I can start checking this off. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, right? So, for the past couple of days now, the whole Tank Davis $20 million offer thing is really starting to, people are dissecting that. And when people start dissecting things, you don't have to really even be in the business to really start realizing some of the business that we speak about on this YouTube and YTC really doesn't make um, sense sometimes. So now that has, somewhat started to being exposed, Ryan Garcia has plucked his name into the hat. Ryan is interested in possibly fighting Devin Haney. Now, to me, this fight makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to tell you why it makes a lot of sense, right? The initial offer that, remember, Ryan Garcia alleged had made an offer to fight um, Teofimo Lopez, right? And so, like I said, the reason why the Ryan Garcia situation to me makes a lot of sense is right. Um, what was the Ryan offer, right? To for that Tiafimo put him on blast. Tiafimo said that Ryan Garcia offered him 1.5 million to fight. Yeah, I had it on mute. I had a phone call. I had my bad. I'm back though. Can you hear me now? One love. So Tiafimo Lopez said that, and I want y'all to follow this. I'm gonna break this down to you real quick fast. Tiafimo Lopez said that the offer was 1.5 million dollars that he declined, right? In declining that offer, it was brought to our attention now from the California State Athletic Commission that Devin Haney and Regis Progress for what? A guaranteed purse of $1.5 million. Now that $1.5 million makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? If that was the offer that Tiafimo Lopez declined from Ryan Garcia. Now Ryan Garcia is willing to negotiate with Devin Haney. Devin Haney just fought for 1.5 million guaranteed. I know a lot of you pro Haney guys and pro Haney channels that get on here and say, "Oh wait, but it was way more." No, the guarantee was 1.5. The guarantee. That's what the guarantee was. So this does make a lot of sense to me, right? That offer would be put out there, or he's willing to to negotiate or try to make the fight happen. He's willing to make this fight happen because like I said, yeah, you got to close out of that. Like I said, yeah, no, none of that. I don't want none of that. I want you to do the regular. So we multitask. Go to the regular. Yeah. So the 1.5 million dollars that you know Regis and Devin both fought for makes a lot of sense now, right? Because that is what Teofimo Lopez turned down for a Ryan Garcia fight. Remember that a couple of weeks ago? So now with Ryan willing to, negotiate or get a fight with Devin, doesn't that make sense now? But hey, what do I know? Yes, hopefully you caught that source. Thank you, Messiah. We are at the desk. But like I said, this is a good fight, right? If these two can come to the table and make that happen. Because when you think about it, they have a history dating back to the amateurs, right? I have this in my note. You could do some more on the side. They have a history dating back to the amateurs. I believe they fought 6 times. I have that here in my notes. Um, and I think it is a 3-3 split, if I'm not mistaken, right? So if they fought 3 times in the amateurs, each of them winning 3, now they are professionals. It's only right to settle the score. So shout out to Mr. Gumbo in the building. I see you, my guy. Gumbo, where are you at? What part of town? What part of the country are you in? Decide, please get on your job and work. You're not working. Um, What part of town are you in, Gumbo? Where are you? Where are you at? What is the destination? So I could definitely shout you out, good brother. Gumbo is definitely a contributor to the channel. Round of applause for that. You know, shout out to Mr. Gumbo. Gumbo always comes through with the super chats or the cash apps, and that is how you see the source has done spiced it up as far as this, you know, the soundboard that you see me affiliating and putting into play now. So definitely like to give you a round of applause for that. Shout out to Gumbo. Safe travels out there. He is in New Mexico en route to Kansas City, Missouri. You can stop that inside. I appreciate you. Thank you as well. You know, this is a family movement over here. You keep hearing me chew and my daughter because she's in the labs with me because eventually she's going to be taking all of this over. So it is important that she learns the business from the ground up, from recording to just overall experience. The news by Shanewz. So yes, I like this fight. Back to what I was saying because, like I said, they have a history in the amateurs fighting 6 times with a 3-3 split. Now I think, like I said, this will be an easy fight to negotiate, being that they both are 140 guys, right? They both like to rehydrate big, so you won't get that, you know, because like with the Tank Davis and Devin, there were a lot of different hurdles that was definitely going to be a problem, you know, definitely was going to be a problem. But hey, what do I know? But I think with these two guys, it shouldn't be a problem, and the money shouldn't be an issue because just like I said, I'm going to keep highlighting that. Devin just fought for 1.5 million guaranteed. That is what Tiafimo declined from Ryan Garcia. So before you guys get out here and jump out here with the crazy antics, because you know that's what you guys love to do. You guys love to make up, you know, you love to make up. Shout out to Gumbo with the $10 donation. Let's give that a round of applause. Now I gotta follow that $10 donation up and read the chat. Gumbo said, I got King Ryan. Liquor shot. Gunshots. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, though. I appreciate the $10 donation. He says, I got King Ryan. Listen, that to me, that's a 50-50 fight, Gumbo. Like I said, they fought 3 times in the amateurs. I mean, no, they both won 3 times in the amateurs. They fought 6 times. To me, it's a 50-50 fight, man. And I like, you know why I like the fight? Because they're both on the same type of time. You know, they both want to rehydrate real big the day after. You know, the reports are out there how Devin went in at 165. I don't know if Ryan was ever that big, but Ryan probably likes to get big too, man. He's down there in Texas eating that good brisket, you know, Texas barbecue. So he probably likes to rehydrate big. He's over there with the guys, the biggest, and Derek and Frank and all the other guys that's over there in, like, shout out to WCS, would say the world class furniture facility, you know. But definitely appreciate the $10, Gumbo. I like, you know what? I'm up in the air right now. You know, because after watching Ryan do the crouching tiger, did I do it right? Look, I did it right. See how I turned my back a little bit? Because he didn't really do the Philly shell. He was like this. He was turning. After watching that, I don't know. I just don't know. You know, I think Devin could get him, but like I'm not all the way sold on Devin as well. When it comes to Devin, I'm like Team Crawford. We're gonna get to that, man. I got some stuff today. We're gonna, matter of fact, let's get to that right now. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. You know, I got receipts over here. I want to get to Team Crawford, you know, to the guys. Shout out to the guys, Team Crawford. You know, I see Terrence is talking real spicy. I know I could get that out of T, you know. I knew I was gonna get it out of T, right? See, you guys talk about me, right? Let me tell y'all something. A lot of you guys talk about me, right? And you think I don't do views, right? You think all of these things about when it pertains to me as a blogger, right? Um, I know a lot of people, right? I know a lot of people, right? And some of the people I know the people that I speak about. And see, I know how to I know how to maneuver. Gumbo says, I wonder if those boys are going to bet against the furniture store owner. Yo, that's why this is gonna be a good fight. Because we'll get to that, Gumbo. We'll get to that. I'm gonna leave that up there. Let me pin that. We're gonna get to that. See, I like fights like this, right? Because now it makes these respectfully these weirdos choose a side. See, a lot of times these guys play favorites. They're not fans. They're not unbiased. They are like roaches and weasels and like rats. You know, a rat wants the cheese, right? So they're gonna go wherever the cheese is. And one thing about this fight, if this fight is made with Ryan and Devin, Derrick James is not going to be paying these guys. Bill Haney, on the other hand, we know what that is about, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting if they can come to the table and make this fight. But great point, Gumbo. But I gotta stay with my guy, right? Terrence is on a rampage, but Terrence is just following suit of his coaches because let me pull up my receipts. Do 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 do. Yeah, hopefully you guys are digging, digging the sauce, right? I told you I was spicing it up. I was switching it up, right? And the reason why I was switching it up, right, is because like I said, shout out to guys like Gumbo, right? And others, WCS, my guy T Dog. Um, I don't want to forget anybody. But the people that contribute to the channel, right? See, unlike a lot of others, right? When it comes to my channel, and I do receive donations, right? I put that into my company, right? I like you see right now. I got the headset on. I got a microphone, but I'm digging the soundboard right here. Look, this soundboard is
Awesome!
yes, the soundboard is awesome, right? So you see me playing around with this now, right? That's why I like the headset. But I also, here we go. Look, we're gonna get to it now. We're gonna get to it. I told you 2024, we are stepping up the sauce, man. Now look, this right here, shout out to Red Spikes. I did the short on this, but this is courtesy of Red Spikes, one of Team Crawford's coaches, right? He recently did an interview, right? He recently did an interview because let's give you the build up, right? Let's give you the build up, right? We're waiting for that to come up, pull up. Let's give you the build up. Now, in this interview, there he is. We'll play Red Spike's audio in a second. But in this interview, because the Haneys like they do, the Haneys are good. Well, Bill is good at the gift the gab and running, just saying stuff. So Terrence Crawford's name was mentioned because they said if they can't get this fight, they go to 147. Now we heard Bomac, right? Remember we heard Bomac. Bomac laughed it off. Bomac said that he would ruin Devin's career, right? Then that's what Bomac said. But then over the weekend, shout out to Lolo Harris, another, fighter out of that stable, that Omaha stable. He fought on the last Showtime card up there at the Armory. And Fight Hype reporter was able to interview Red Spikes, a Team Crawford coach, one of the three, right? And Red did not hold back. Let's get to what Red said, and then we will give you the source. But like I said, I already did the short on this, but here is the a little more.
You got
the tools to do that. So what he did, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at what he did. How you doing? I'm not shocked at what he did. So
Yes, it is freezing, right? The reason why it's freezing because everybody
you
is.
know, what I mean, he's a hell of a good young fighter, but you know, what I mean,
This is the Fight Hub interview.
he got to, you know, it's weight classes and his levels to this
You see, he said his weight class and his levels to this game.
game for a reason, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get into no
You know, Red was very professional. Took the high road.
back and forth and all that. It's like
You know, Red was very professional. Took the high road. But he said they know what's up. And shout out
you know,
to
people will say
WCF.
people's names for this or that. I don't care.
I don't know why the video just keeps freezing. Maybe if I go on, let me go on their page.
About the call out, but follow through with the call out if that's what you really want to do.
Yeah, follow through with the call out. Shout out to WCS. WCS was talking about this. You gotta follow through with the call out. Like if you out here calling guys out, calling out fighters, follow through with it, right? The boxing chat. That they just edited this up. But that wasn't their video. That was actually um, Fight Hub TV. But maybe if I come over here, it'll play better. Let's see. Let's see if it plays better. Because that was a message. Let's try to give it to you like this.
At Devin, do you look at him and say, we gonna walk right through him?
I don't know. For whatever reason, the video keeps freezing. You know, they do that a lot.
Or do you be like, this dude, he's a big guy.
Yeah, the Fight Hub reporter was really trying to sell it, but Red was having no parts of it.
He's good, man.
Red was having no parts.
Next question.
You heard what he said. Next question, man. I ain't even gonna. Yo, shout out to Red. Look, Red was ready to laugh like this.
I don't even want to answer that question. They know what it is. I'm not going.
You heard what he said. He said they know what it is. They know what it is, right? Now, after Red stated that they know what it is, right? I was out here, out and about. That's why I put the video out, the short, right? And I was looking for a lot of these Team Haney channels, right? You know, because they was, you know, when they was at the $20 million offer, and you know, they was on Tank Davis's helmet. Tank was a duck. I was like, well, are these guys going to address this? You know, or are these guys? Are these guys? I got it right here in my notes. Are these guys going to address this, or they just didn't hear that, right? And look, I'm gonna show y'all the post. You know, we keep receipts over here. We keep receipts. Told you it gets dry up in here. But we keep receipts, right? Now look, here's the receipt I put out. This is the receipt. Because when I seen this, I was like, yo, these guys always speak on things, but then they don't want to speak on things. But as you can see right here, clearly, I put this out, right? That's what we do with content creators. We have a media platform, a media company. So I put this out, and look what I said. I said, Starting my media company really showed me how fake a lot of boxing fans are. They on here killing Tank, but want to act like they didn't see or hear Team Crawford coaches laugh at the mention of Haney fighting Crawford. Now, the only reason I did this, like I said, Bomac was on the Boxing Voice. I highlighted that over the weekend, where Bomac mentioned it would ruin his career, right? Followed up by his partner, Red, because it's the three-headed monster, right? Red Spikes and Saul, right? Only one we didn't get nothing from was Saul yet. I'm pretty sure Saul's right on code with the rest of his team. But then Red Spikes follows what Bomac put out there, what we just listened to or attempted to listen to in regards to, yo, I'm not even answering that, right? And they know what's up. Now, I say they know what's up, just like the rest of you YouTubers, you boxing fans, you Devin Haney team supporters know what's up. Because I have yet to hear you guys do like you do so much. This videos coming at Crawford or Red or Bomac for the mentioning of, what Red said. Where is the follow up to the call out? But you know what we did have, right? Terrence Crawford. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter, right? Let me stop this and let's go to Twitter, right? Terrence Crawford tweeted something. This is the news by Shanewz. Like, tonight I'm two-tone. I'm two-toning it. I got the rose gold and the yellow. Early gift. This is the new collection. That is the logo right there. So that's why I don't have the logo in the background. The news by Shanewz. And it even says, I got that. I made sure I put that on the back. But the source experience. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the back? Where it says source experience. But hey, what do I know? Okay. I made sure I got that engraved. And shout out to the same. But hey, what do I know? But let's see if we can pull up. Shout out to NYT in the building, another source experience contributor. Round of applause for him. Let me know if you heard that round of applause. T, that was for you. I appreciate all my supporters, the guys that are down, the guys that, donate to the channel, the guys that been here. And, this is the reason why you see what we're doing now. We are growing, we are glowing, and we are flowing. But let me go over here to Twitter, if I can, right? And pull that up, right? We at the desk tonight, man. Like I said, I'm in good with these people here. I do good business. He said I got that good look. Oh, good looks to you, T. Once again, man. I appreciate you, because without brothers like you, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now, recording. I wouldn't be having a soundboard. Because like I said, unlike a lot of others, when I do get the donations to my channel, and my channel is monetized, when I do get a couple dollars from YouTube, it goes right back into the company. So now you see me recording in a professional setting. Yeah, I'm in a professional setting tonight. Real talk, I'll show y'all that real quick. I like keeping my backgrounds, but just in case y'all thought I wasn't here, no, I'm here. We're here. Look, I just like, I like my background. I like to market my brands, right? I'm here. I'm live at the desk working for y'all. See, I look at it like this. You have to put in the same amount of time in the things that you own and things that you're building, And shout out to my guy right here, Wise Owl Boxing. Quality over quantity. quality over quantity. Shout out to my guy in the building. Definitely subscribe to his channel as well. Cole, put your page, put your information and all that up here. You know, Cole does videos too. Team Tucker official. You know, he's another Team Tucker media guy as well. Put your handle for your channel and everything in there, and I will definitely highlight that as well for you, Cole. But let's get to Twitter, right? I want to pull this Twitter up, right? We're working for y'all tonight. I want to pull up Twitter, right? You know, I got all my stuff rocking tonight. I want to pull up the Twitter. This is his page right here, man. Subscribe to the channel. You know, he does boxing content as well. But let's get to what this man, Terrence, like I said, I knew Terrence was going to get the memo. So you got to, it's levels to this, man. There's levels to this, but listen, look at what Terrence said. I knew he was going to get the memo. Let's pull that up real quick. The news by Shanewz, but I knew Terrence was going to get the memo, right? Now, Terrence, shout out to Terrence, the JY. You know, I appreciate you, Cole. I appreciate you. I appreciate the content you put out on Jihad. If you don't know, Jihad's videos at 3 million views strong. The Francis Verno fight, over 3 million. And shout out to everybody that is a part of that with the sharing of the content and just speaking on it. Because Jihad 2024 will be doing big things, gunshots. Yes, Jihad will be doing major things in 2024. Just wait to see. We're not going to speak on it because over here we show and prove. But look what Terrence Crawford tweeted, right? And first, look what I tweeted, because you know I was in the mix with a lot of this shit. I said, I wonder if Team Crawford and Bud seen my content. The news by Shanewz. This is the source experience. But hey, what do I know, right? But Terrence said, how many of y'all favorite fighters had a close fight or a fight they did not dominate or lost? There's not one fighter I fought professionally that can say I did not dominate them. I never like to talk because I did my talking in the ring, but I am really him. Better ask somebody, man. So that's what Terrence Crawford tweeted 7 hours ago. It is officially what time?
6:15.
6:15. So roughly around 11ish, maybe, right? Give or take. If I might be a little off, but Terrence Crawford tweeted that out. That was his tweet, right? He tweeted that, letting the public know, right? Letting them know that he is Himothy, right? Remember, that was Earl Spence. Earl Spence said he was Himothy. But since Terrence Crawford knocked off him, I think that does make Terrence Crawford Himothy in a dominating fashion. But like I said, I want to see what these Team Haney guys got to say about Bud now, because Bud is out flexing. You know, the JYD. I called him the JYD the other day in WCS is what's the name. The JYD has came out from behind the house. Because, you know, that's how the junkyard dogs. I don't know where y'all grew up at. But where I grew up at, the junkyard dogs, right, they used to stay behind the house, right? But they normally the junkyard dog, if you had a junkyard in your neighborhood, you know what I'm talking about. They ran off the chain. They ran around that yard. They controlled the junkyard, right? That's what Bud was around the house. He was just chilling. And I said it yesterday. I knew I was there. I knew he was going to get the kite. When I was like, yo, I don't know if they want to go up in that yard, man. I was like, yo, you know, Bud is still active. I said the line. I said, yo, Team Crawford, get active. Team Crawford, get active. See, Bud Crawford is still active. And I from his tweet, I think he got the memo, because something that he says in the tweet. See, I am very cerebral, right? I pay attention to things, right? And I was, I do the internet thing now. I'm blogging. I'm out here. I'm leaving comments. I'm popping up. And I said a couple of things, and I knew they was going to get back. And some of the stuff that I said, I see it in the tweet. I see it in the tweet because I said yesterday. I was in some of the lives and I was speaking on this. I was like, the reason why they're not calling Bud out, I was like, Bud is still active. He's like that, right? And read what Bud says, right? I said these things. I said, he's still like that. He hasn't shown that he slipped, And one thing about the Haneys, no disrespect, but really on point, you guys like to go after guys that it seems like they lost a step or two. Point and Regis and others, right? See, it backfired on you a little bit against Lomachenko. I have that right here in my notes because something that Bud said in the tweet made me think of that because Bud says, I never had a close fight. A lot of people say that Lomachenko fight was close. Is that a fair assessment? Anybody that's in here, hold on, let me get back over here. If anybody is in here, right, was the Devin Haney-Lomachenko fight a close fight? Was it a close fight? Was the Devin Haney-Lomachenko a close fight? Inquiring minds want to know. I think so. How was Devin's reaction in that fight? That lets you know. But when I read Bud Crawford's text, and he says he never had a close fight. And coming off of the fight that he just had, July 29th, I have this right here in my notes too. Let me check this off now. July 29th, after reading that tweet, the former Himothy, was that a close fight for Terrence? Thank you, TT says, lots of people feel Haley. Yes, they do. They do. He let that little guy get up on him, right? That little guy was working, man. That little guy, Lomachenko, was not playing. Lomachenko was not playing with Haney. He was not playing. Hold on. On the side, you were like snoring. I don't know if y'all can hear my daughter. If she is in here snoring, I'm about to put the camera on her. She's massively loud right now. Y'all hear her snoring over there or what? Can y'all hear her snoring? She's like crazy loud. You know what? I'm gonna put her on blast, right? Because I'm in here trying to work, right? She's on her laptop, right? And she is just extra loud with it. But that was a close fight, though, right? See, we be in here multitasking, y'all. We be in here multitasking, man. Yeah, man. That's what I was just checking the levels, man. Checking the levels, man. That phone is loud. I don't know if y'all can hear that. He said a lot of people, yeah, they did think he lost that fight to you. You're not lying. Me personally, I had him losing. I had him losing. I'm gonna just keep it short. I had him losing, right? Because it gets dry in here. But I had him losing because I seen it reminds me of the fight that we just fought, Jihad fought. Lomo turned it on, man. And when he turned it on, let me check this off. Devin kind of turned it down. He wasn't as turned up, like. And then when you watch the fight, you hear Devin like kind of panicked. Remember that? Remember those moments when he was like, he figured it out. He figured it out. You know, he figured it out. That's what he said. You know, he said those things that you know, he figured it out. Kind of had like a breakdown, but nonetheless, he was victorious and he has moved on. Now he is the WBC super lightweight champion with big plans ahead, right? With big plans ahead. All right, let's shift over. I could always revisit this, but I'm looking at the time, right? And I did not get to the heavyweights. I want to get to the heavyweights, right? I have my heavyweight notes here. I want to get to them. So today was the media workout over there, right? Let's get to that. We're gonna go back over here. Let's close out of here. That's how my grandmother used to say, put that right here. Put that right here. So let's get back over here. I want to go back over here to the zone. Now I know what about the zone, right? But see, I'm gonna tell you, the zone, you're not gonna get me this time. And you guys can go report the channel all you want. Because when I play their stuff now, right? Not only am I going to mute it, I'm not even gonna let it stay on that long. I'm not even gonna let it stay on that long. T says it was a close fight. It could have went either way. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm gonna say this too, T. I was surprised that Devin got the decision. To be honest, you know, I cracked my frames, but you know what? Noah's dope. These headphones are keeping them intact. The headphones are keeping them intact. I think if I didn't have these headphones on, these glasses might have fell off my face because I cracked the joint. But I just want to rock my frames tonight, my clear ones, you know. But I think too, T, it was a close fight, and I was surprised that he got the nod, Devin. But he got the nod, man. Because like I said, Loma came on strong. They gave it to the champ. That's how they usually should. But I just didn't think they was going to do it. I didn't think they was going to do it, man. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think they was going to do it, man. You know? But they did it. Because normally that's how it's supposed to go anyway, T. Round of applause for that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. You got to take the belt from the champ. But I just figure, you know, Lomo being who he is, they was going to give it to him, but they didn't. All right. Let's go over here. Now I'm not gonna play the lot of audio, right? These guys, this is a big card. Probably a lot of money gonna be on the line. But here is Deontay Wilder a little bit. He was dancing and moving and grooving. Joseph Parker. Right, I got my heavyweight notes because there's some stuff that's just been put out that I want to get to. Right? The Zone pay-per-view. Yo, I don't know what it is today. IG is like freezing over here, man. Him and Freaky Leaky. That's what I call him. Freaky Leaky. That's what I call Malik Scott now, Freaky Leaky. Remember that video Malik released with the looked like a call girl, man, respectfully. He was sucking on her titties and all that. Like, why do you even put that out? But that video was out there a couple months back on Twitter. But this is Wilder media workout, open workout. He looked good. Um, they didn't really do too much. They just, they did the norm. Wilder's looking to land that big, massive right hand. Jarrell Miller said that he was about 328. 328. Let's get the big baby. Big baby, he looked good though. Look, he's like, listen, to be a big, like I call him the rhino, the black rhino, right? To be that big and massive, he moves around good. He moves good, man. Look, let's swipe it. Bullies the pads. He's Sosa crew. There he goes. Look, all these guys want to dance. All these big, massive men want to get out there and be dancers. Yeah, did anybody else pick up on that? Or what, was I the only one that noticed that? Like, yeah, what's up with these guys? All these big heavyweights, they want to get over there and two-step and pop lock and do all these things. But yes, big baby is about 300, because he said he's been drinking a lot of water. I watched the interview. I'm not going to play it because one thing about the zone, maybe it's the people that, like I said, they say they don't watch my stuff. But a lot of people be reporting my stuff, right? So I'm not going to play the audio. But as you can see, Big Baby was moving around with his coach. But he did the interview yesterday in the Grand Arrivals. And he said he was about 328. He said he'd been drinking a lot of water. That's a lot of weight. I am rooting for Big Baby. Hopefully, the pressure that he applies to Daniel Du Bois, he can make him quit, because we know Daniel Du Bois to be a quitter. He, when it gets hard, when the going gets tough, he folds, right? Is that a fair assessment for Daniel Du Bois? Say that he folds, right? Is that a fair assessment? Remember not the last time. I give him credit. Alexander Usyk fight, he landed a massive body shot that should have had him the champion, unified champion, but they ruled it a low blow. Upon further investigation, it looked like a legal blow. So he should have been the world champion, but they ruled it a low blow. Thus, he was stopped. So a lot of people are picking him to beat Big Baby. I got to check the odds. I didn't jump on FanDuel yet. I'll probably get on FanDuel sometime this weekend. Well, no, most likely Friday, and get to putting in my bets. Get to putting in my bets, right? That's what we do over here. Yeah, we working, man. We are up and running. I'm digging the new chain. Yeah. Can y'all hear Nasiah snoring? Yes, snoring. Yeah. Can y'all hear her snoring in here? I don't know. Can y'all? She's hilarious, man. Yeah, I don't know. They said they can't hear you. See? I wasn't snoring. Nah, because it's the microphone. I can hear you loud and clear though. I hear you loud as day. Edit. Yeah, we killing two birds. We killing two birds with one stone. He said he knows how to throw his weight. Yes, he does. He's a big dude, T. That is a big, massive man. To say the least. He is a massive, massive guy. Here comes Coach Green. Let's see what Coach Green is talking about. Shout out to Gumbo, man. Coach Reem back on the scene. What's up, Coach Reem? What's up? No. You can't do all that. Yeah, I'm still working. No. Reem, you're doing too much. Can you keep it skipping now? Shout out to WCS in the building. Solid brother. Round of applause for WCS as well. You know, shout out to the good brother WCS, man. But yes, Big Baby could throw that weight around. So 328, 325, I don't see it being a problem. But like I said, if Daniel Dubois will most likely be the favorite. But if Big Baby can apply the pressure, I think he can crack him. Because Daniel Dubois did fight a good fight against Alexander Usyk. But, like I said, he got broken down. He got broken down. He couldn't. He got broken down. Sorry about that. He got broken down and lost. But if they ruled that low blow legal shot, he would have been the world champion, man. And that was the legal shot when when they replayed it, man. I know his team. I think he's with Frank Warren, if I'm not mistaken. I think so, right? They did try to put some form of appeal in, but to no avail, to no avail. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. He said if he starts touching him up, dude might quit. Yeah, he's a quitter, bro. That's what Big Baby's banking on. Big Baby's over there on this Brooklyn bully shit. If you haven't been watching the fight week, and look, I put that content out. And what did Big Baby do? He spoke on it. He said how he's going to keep punking AJ and all that. So I got the heads up on that. And what did I do? I delivered the news by Shanewz. I gave y'all that, man. As the media marketing agent. I'm just putting something out. You know me, I got to multitask, y'all. We really talking this boxing over here. Like I said, shout out to Gumbo. Appreciate the $10. Listen, the donations over here go a long way. As you see, we done stepped it up with the equipment. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Like I don't even have the microphone out tonight. I have the headset and the soundboard. Pulled the soundboard out tonight and stuff. But like I said, shout out to Gumbo and the rest of you guys that contribute. It goes a long way. But before I close out, because I'm hitting my hour mark, I might go a little over an hour. But I want to talk about people crashing out, crash dummies, right? Because that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of guys on this YTC especially. Guys are crashing out left and right. And I'm digging it, right? You know why I'm digging it? Because a lot of these guys, they talk shit. They don't never add up. And they're looking real goofy right now, right? Not only are they looking goofy, they're crashing out. And the reason why they're crashing out is because at the end of the day, when it comes to this right here, what we all do, a lot of us do, right? As far as blogging, right? Because this is blog, right? A lot of guys get so caught up in this universe of YouTube, the internet, and they think they're bigger than what they are, right? Now, a lot of these guys used to say the same thing about me, that I talk too much, I do this, but actually in real life, I'm doing a lot of things that I talk about. And I know it's funny, right? As we close 2023 and head into 2024, I'm seeing a lot of these guys crashing out. And me, on the other hand, God is good. As you can see, we are getting better. You know, my children are part of this process. Um, you know, the equipment is upgraded. I'm looking, man, I'm not even going to speak. You're just going to see. You're just going to see. And the more I expand, the more the quality starts turning up. Because that's another thing I was doing yesterday. I'll share a little bit of that. I'm really looking into learning a lot more with video editing. Also in the process of possibly buying a drone. You know what a drone is, you know, the things that fly around. Because like I said, 2024, we're taking it to a whole, we're gonna make these guys continue to crash out. The ones that are on the internet crashing out when it pertains to this box. Um, that's what we do over here, man. All right. But yes, I covered the heavyweights, right? I covered the heavyweights. Um, that's the big throwdown coming up, man. That is the big turnout, right? Is these heavyweights. We're gonna get these guys rocking and rolling uh Saturday night, right? Well, not Saturday night. Listen, just like I was chopping it up with my guy, right? Those fights start at like midday for us, man. And I think it's a $30 ticket, right? It's not the pay-per-view is not that much money, from what I'm hearing, right? It's not that much money, man. It is not that much money, man. So I think if it's $30, right? Granted, Christmas is Monday. Um, 30 is, man, that's a steal deal, man. Because look, think about it, right? $30. A lot of people are gonna spend more than $30 on alcohol and other stuff this weekend. Why not, as a boxing consumer, boxing fan, um, spend it on on boxing if that's what you like to do, right? But we'll wait to see. We'll wait to see. You know what? I didn't get to this, but I'm going back to it, right? I got to bring this back because I got time today, even though I'm over my hour. Like I said, I got rollover time, right? I wanna speak about this. Um, Let me close out of this. Right? I meant to, this is in my Haney notes, right? I meant to bring this up with the whole Haney saga. We'll get to it now. The pay-per-view buys, right? Now, I was talking to somebody about this. The PPV buys, right? You have Rick Glacier say 50,000, right? You have Bob Arum come out and say it was a disappointment or something along those lines, right? Now you have Bill say that it was, 250, 150, something along those lines. You had a lot of YouTubers ride with Bill. Now, like I was speaking with a colleague about this, right? Um, who really has the real numbers? Who has the real numbers, right? Will we ever know the real numbers? You know? But I think we will know the real numbers, right? In the purses, right? Because last time I checked, uh, the guys that just did the real big pay-per-view, right? Tank and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, they said made 30 million. You know, that's what they were saying. Tank, they said 50. Now, if we don't hear about Devin making that type of money, right? Respectfully, we should know that the pay-per-views did not do like they said they did. Because what was their guarantees back to the beginning of the show? 1.5 apiece. Now, um, Ryan Garcia guarantee was 3 million with Tank, which turns into 30 million. Tank's was 5 million, which turned into 50 million. So, you know, they did some numbers and they got paid on the back end. Devin Haney and them are alleging, like I said, Devin and Bill and them anywhere from 150 to 2 something, right? A lot of YouTube content creators are standing on that. Rick Glacier said 50K. Bob Arum said disappointing. He was disappointed. Has Eddie Hearns, what did Eddie Hearns say? Eddie Hearns was with Bill, right? Or I don't know. But I wish people would actually release the real numbers instead of all of this speculating. But if we actually follow the numbers of 1.5 million, and they said that he was going to make, with the pay-per-views and all that, upwards of what, 6 million? Right? 6. He was going to make 6. And Regis was going to make 4. Right? Little math equations right now. 6 and 4 is 10 million. 10 million, which is still a good number, right? But it is 10, 20 million less, and that's with them two combined, than what Ryan Garcia received. Remember, Ryan Garcia received $30 million. Golden Boy and them even confirmed this. So if Ryan Garcia received $30 million when all was said and done, after an initial $3 million guarantee, is it fair to say that that pay-per-view and those numbers were very, very successful? Now, the picture that I'm trying to paint is, if Devin and Regis are only going to make 6 million and 4 off of theirs, and this is no shade, but this is just trying to educate and enlighten y'all. Their pay-per-views had to be very, very low. The numbers are showing that, because check this out now. They sold out the arena. Remember this. These are public record. They sold out the arena. So by selling out the arena, which their tickets didn't make the 23 million that Tank and Ryan did, but still, when you sell out an arena, you still should have these guys on here, the experts, because I'm no expert, I just write notes, back end. But the back end must be very low if they are only going to make 6 and 4. Hopefully, you guys caught that sauce. Now, I said all that to say this. Hopefully, we get the right pay-per-view numbers. But me as a consultant, right? Somebody that, like I said, I learned from guys that are in the business, right? And I ask these guys questions. And when I ask these guys questions, I soak it in like a sponge. And that's what I'm pretty much trying to explain to you guys here. If we don't get the actual numbers, we do really have the actual numbers. If Tank and Ryan 3 million, 5 million guaranteed was turned into 50 and 30, that lets you know the numbers. Now, Devin and Regis 1.5, 1.5, which is turned into 6 and 4, it's letting you know the numbers. The news, look, I got it on here. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know? Look, it's engraved on the back too. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's engraved on the back too. But hey, what do I know? Well, hopefully y'all caught that sauce. We about to wrap this up. I can stay for 2 hours, but I don't want to. I want to go get something to eat and relax. These are long days for me, right? Because I'm not a crash dummy like a lot of these other content creators, right? We do have other things going on. I might even want to run down to the gym, right? See what the guys are doing as well. Then, like I said, I want to get a bite to eat. And I'm feeling Greekish tonight. A hero, a gyro, right? I used to always say gyro, but they say gyro, hero, a gyro. I want a gyro tonight. Maybe a Greek gyro salad, because it's still, listen, the white sauce, the yogurt sauce with the red sauce, a little spice. Blended in like the 2 chains I got on tonight. Two-tone, rose gold and yellow. But hey, what do I know, man? Like I said, salute to everybody that came through tonight and dug the sauce. We are quick rundown of what we talked about. Ryan and Haney makes perfect sense, being that the 1.5 million was the guarantee, and that was the same number that Tiafimo turned down. See how all these numbers, like I tell you, sometimes crunch numbers, man. Follow the real numbers, right? Let's later for the views, likes, and subs and all that. Follow the actual numbers, right? Tiafimo told us they offered him 1.5. Devin and Regis this 4 for 1.5. So they might be able to make that fight. That is a common number, 1.5. Follow the numbers, the actual numbers that matter, not these, made up numbers. But just imagine if they do make that fight, right? And like I said, 1.5, you go from 20 million offer to 1.5. 1.5? From $20 million offers to 1.5? From $20 million offers, right, to 1.5. Because that's what we're basically looking at. Teofimo Lopez was offered 1.5 to fight Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm giving y'all free game right here, right? A smart promoter that is going to try to put this fight on, that's what they're going to say to Devin, right? Now, I know they might come on the YouTube scene and switch it up and say other things, but the promoter's going to say this. You just fought Regis Progress on pay-per-view for a 1.5 guarantee. Why would I give you more money when you just fought for 1.5 guarantee? And Ryan just offered the same 1.5 to Teofimo Lopez. Got him. The news by Shanewz. This is the Sauce Experience. But hey, what do I know? You know the vibes. Hopefully, you guys dug the sauce tonight and you're digging the new setup. And listen, for you crash dummies, please keep crashing out because you are giving us great content. For real. I don't really go in on you guys a lot, but it does help when I do my shorts. But one day I'm probably not here. Because when I'm here at the desk, as you can see, look, I come prepared with my notes. I'm breaking down things. I don't really have time for the comedy. But on occasions it's good to do the comedy and talk about some of you guys crashing out on the internet. Appreciate that, T. Like always, I gotta get you on one day. You see, like yesterday. You see how or not yesterday I took off. I had to edit a lot of videos, and my man was trying to show me some video editing and other things, right? But I gotta get you on here. You see how I have Muscle and Lamont, Wise Owl Boxing. Shout out to Wise Owl, East Coast and all that. I can rock and roll now. I have my headsets, right? I have my microphones. So, I could get you on here. All I gotta do is send you the link. What are you doing, man? What is that? Besides in here acting a fool on the phone. Listen, we are going to wrap this up. I'm gonna go get something to eat, man. I'm getting some Greek food tonight, man. It is Hump Day Wednesday. Please share the content. Just tell them we getting started, man. And let these guys keep crashing out, right? That's how. Listen, you know how you make these guys crash out when you be like when you talk about me, right, or talk about Jihad, right? Because remember, these guys didn't want to talk about Jihad, so definitely talk about Jihad. Be like, yo, man, I heard Tucker did 3 million views. Yo, right? Yo, bring that up, man, because that'll really get them upset, right? Be like, yo, man. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna show y'all this. Look, you think I'm lying, right? I can pull it up. I can pull up the receipts, right? Let me pull those receipts up before I even close. I got time, man. We chilling. I am hungry, but listen, I want y'all to crash out and continue to keep crashing out because you guys were talking crazy about my views and me, right? Right? My bad. It gets dry in here. That's why I like getting up out of here. You gonna fill that water up? Please. That's why you got look. I got assistants now, y'all. Y'all see that? Yes, you are. You see how I be moving? Nah. No voice changes. Go do what I told you to do now. Do it now. I don't. What are you doing? See? What are you doing? You're doing too much. Don't you? Yeah. Nah, it's not. Thanks. TT said good setup. Yeah. Go get the water. Go fill that water up. See, I got like the Hot 97. Shout out to rest in peace to K Slay, the K Slay setup, right? Let me go over here. Let me just show y'all this, right? It might be more now. Look, that's why I need to pull it up and show y'all these things. They wanted to play with the voice changes, right? My kids. Here he is. Who was Jihad Tuck? He be changing his name all the time. These young guys, I can't keep up with them, man. I can't keep up with the young boys, man. The young boys is a trip out here. All right. Look, this is what I like. When you go to the reels, oh, look, I told y'all it's over. Y'all see it right there? Look. Damn. It's at 3.2. Ooh. Ooh. I said 3 million. Look, we are moving and grooving. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all see that though? Yo, y'all see that though, right? Yeah, did y'all see that? It's at 3.2. 3.2. Man, it's moving. And I want to say shout out to everybody that has been a part of that. And I say that to say this, right? Definitely catch this sauce right here that I'm about to bestow on you, right? A lot of times you get on here and you think about numbers, right? And content creators that are supposedly in the algorithm and in the analytics, right? These same guys that are in the algorithm and analytics, they don't even speak on jihad. You know who speaks on jihad? Myself, WCS, shout out to the Boxer Voice, my guy Cole that was in here. A lot of guys that aren't as big on the YTC or social media streaming and things like that. But yet, when you look at jihad's numbers, right? A lot of these fighters that these guys who quote unquote are in the loop of the algorithm and streaming aren't moving the needle like that. Hopefully you guys caught that sauce. Stay over there, please. Thank you. You're doing too much. Um, but yes, dig that though, right? The smaller channels, thank you. Huh? Had to get that water in me, man. You know, the smaller channels are moving the needles, right? You see, it's showing. It's showing. So a lot of times, don't get caught up in the algorithm and analytics, because if little channels, right, and a lot of these guys, like I said, with the bigger channels, analytics and algorithm, they're not speaking on jihad. They don't want to speak on them, but yet 3.2 million views right now. 3.2 million. And then on Top Ranks page, right? Some of his videos are the same, right? Look, let's go to Top Ranks page real quick. Let's go to Top Ranks page. You know, like I said, we got time, man. No rush. We're just gonna go get something to eat. But if we pull up some of the Tucker sauce on Top Rank, see, this is what's making a lot of these guys crash out too. You know that, right? For those of y'all that's still in here, you know that this is making these guys crash out too. When they seeing these type of numbers, right? Because these guys, this is what they live off of. They live off of numbers and the analytics and the algorithm. So now Jihad is at 3.2 million. You guys ain't even talking about them. But look, let's show y'all. This is Top Ranks page right here, right? Look. So Devin Haney, Lomachenko, 600, right? 600. That's a popular fighter. Teofimo Lopez, 600, right? This is some vintage Floyd, right? Vintage Floyd, vintage Floyd, 3 and some change, right? Shushu Carrington, that knockout that he got, 160, right? This is Ali right here. Look, Ali the GOAT, 781, almost 800K, right? Xander, 389. Xander right here, almost 900K, right? He got 8 and some change, 886, 123, 515, the body shot right here. Shushu got 586 right here, that knockdown, that knockout, right? Jihad's draw with Francisco Verno, 220, right? I want to show you the other Jihad joint now, right? 220. See, you guys like to talk numbers all the time, right? Look, these are popular fighters right here. Yeah, we work, and this is the news. Bashar news. Watch this. This is gonna blow your mind. Look at this right here. Here it is. This is what I wanted y'all to see. 666,000 views. This was April 1st fight. Look. Now, when you go to his personal page, Jihad is at 3.2 million his last fight. But this is how he set it his 2023 off. Right here, 6 on the top rank page. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? 666. And this one right here against my man's name is slipping my mind. He went the distance with Joey Spencer. I can't think of his name. This was at the Turner Stones Casino. Over 202K. So I say that to say this. When you think you have to be in the loop doing major numbers, or these guys who quote unquote do the major numbers have to be the ones talking about you, is they really don't have to. Because a lot of these guys, and I say this respectfully, aren't moving the needle. You know who moves the needle? The smaller guys. Guys like myself, WCS. Guys that are really covering fights, going to gyms, working behind the scenes. Because like I just showed you, Jihad Tucker, 1-1 now. His videos, as you see with this one right here, 666,000 views. 666,000 views is right up there with Xander's highest was what? 8 and some change. 8 and some change. And Xander gets the biggest push. Xander is also sponsored by Bud Light. But here you have a fighter in Jihad Tucker. Hopefully you guys are catching this sauce. But this is the Sauce Experience. The news. But hey, what do we know? Hopefully you guys dug this and have a great Wednesday. And please, feel free to talk about this young man. But if you don't, as you can see, we are still doing the numbers.
Yo, man, it's your hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Donner the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hear about it.
Screw you. That's right.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
This is the news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?